Hello and welcome, and today we're going to be talking about Plants vs Zombies Battle for Neighborville and why it was a failure. But let's cast our minds back to 2019, October 15th, when the trailer for Battle for Neighborville came out. I, like many others, were excited for this game. It looked cool, the new characters seemed to be enjoyable, and the only thing I found annoying about this was the new art style. The design of the new pea shooter, Colonel Corn, and many others were changed to look very different to what I was used to. But I thought I could get beside this just as long as we have a new game that'll be enjoyable and fun for everyone. I was so wrong. This game was nothing like I thought it would be. The game had a lot of changes which I disagreed with, had a lot of new characters who were either broken or were very weak, and they got rid of variants like toxic, fire, ice, and electricity. Instead, they gave certain people those abilities and others just did not have them. Something I did like were the team characters. This was Acorn and Space Cadet. These two characters could transform into bigger, better characters who were a tree and a space station. Both characters were very strong but could not sprint. We'll get to sprinting in a minute. But back to the team characters, they had a very cool gimmick that was one person was controlling the body and had the stronger attacks, while 3 other people could attach onto them, attack other players alongside the body controller. And this does not mean they weren't able to attack, they would. They'd usually have a very strong weapon which they could use to attack other players alongside the people attached to them. So yeah, that's basically the team player's gimmick. It was a cool idea, and I did have fun when I played along my friends while doing it. But let's get on to the sprinting. Oh, the sprinting. A very broken mechanic that should have been fixed very quickly. You might ask, why is it broken? Well, I'll tell you. It's broken because if you're in a fight with someone and they're on low health, they can easily run away and get away. It's stupid, it's pathetic, and it's annoying. I wish it was removed while attacking people, or you'd have it slower down when you're on low health. Some may say you should have it higher, you should go faster when you're on low health. No, that just makes it unfair for the people who are fighting against you. They don't get a kill while you're able to run away and hide. So in your health regens, you get back in the fight and you kill. You may think, well, it's alright. You get a nice sprint, lets you get around the map. Well, yeah, it's good to get around the map, but in a fight, it's just an easy coward way out. Now let's get to the worst and the very worst thing about this game, and that's the bloomin' chomper itself. The reason why it's a bad character is, well, it's got long-range attacks, it can chomp you in like 5 hits, you're dead, and it can burrow you. Do you really need to ask why it sucks? The character's just overpowered, overbroken, and deserves to have its burrow removed or its long-range attack. And as the sprints a thing, they can miss a chomp or a burrow, they can just run away, hide behind a corner, then burrow again once it's ready, and eat you like that. He's a stupid character, and I don't know why he was improved. Like, I'm not gonna say him in any other games was good. No, he was always terrible, in the sense he was overpowered and broken. But in this game, he's just off the bloomin' charts. He can kill you with long-range attacks and kill you with a chomp and a burrow. Please, oh please, if you're ever gonna fix this game, you already said you're gonna stop creating this game. Just change him, please. He ruins the game for everyone else, and he's an unfair opponent. And before we continue, if you like this video at all, give it a like, give it a comment, and subscribe if you really enjoyed it. And what's up next? Well, it's unlockable characters. Now you may be asking, what's so bad about them? It gives you incentives to play the game more. Either get the rainbow stars, or get cash to unlock them. Well, it's characters in a game where you're meant to be playing PvP. Keeping characters from a paywall is just not good. It makes people just feel annoyed. And if you're already spamming customs in our face, giving us money to spend on our XP, this just does not make any sense. If I'm going to want to play as a new character, I'm going to want to play as them. But if I'm going to spend like 10 days on it just to get the right amount of cash, I'm not gonna. That's my time wasted just to get a character who I don't even know I'm going to like. What I wish they would have done is that you have like a test run. 1 hour where you can play as the new character and see if you like them. If you don't, fine. You just don't have to pay. You don't have to go for it. But yeah, they did kind of do that with TV Head and Sunflower, but really, they aren't really good characters solo. They're better with friends and groups because, well, friends and groups, they get a little extra bonus. So yeah, unlockable characters are really stupid, and I prefer if you could just have a little test run or lower down the prices. Now, something I did like was the single player. I felt like the missions on it were fun, and the bosses were unique and fun. Except from one, and that was just a nightcap and a very big size. It wasn't very unique, but it was fun nonetheless, and I really wish this was the main focus. I wish that the whole game was not a PvP, but more of so a single player game where you play with or you can either play online with your friends, or you can play alone and do different stories. I really wish that would have happened, because that would have seemed like a really fun game, and a 3D environment, that would have been fun to play it for a lot of reasons. But sadly, we got this monstrosity. There's nothing really else I've got to say about this. I do feel like sometimes it's fun, but other times it's just broken. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you really did, like, comment, and subscribe, so I know to keep on making these videos and people enjoy them. So yeah, without further ado, goodbye, and don't forget, these are all unscripted.